my dear great-sons. Today we are studying a very interesting topic in geomorphology, which is the study of plate tectonic. Yes, first and foremost, I'd like to introduce you to the theory of a very, very smart scientist called Alfred Wegener. Yes, so Alfred Wegener came up with a theory of the continental movement. Yes, in Alfred Wegener's theory, he suggested that the movement of continents changed positions by drifting on top of the mantle. So yeah, this theory just depicts that there was a shifting or drifting on top of the mantle. So that drifting or shifting took over millions of years. Yes, meaning that it took a very, very long time. The theory suggests that the continents were formed from one landmass. Yes, that landmass is called the Pangaea, but it's still coming to it. The theory suggests that continents were formed from one landmass that slowly broke down and forming the continents as we know in today's lives. So yes, the theory just depicts that, as you can see here, this landmass was called the Pangaea, and it was once, meaning that Africa, Asia, each and every continent was once a one landmass. It was all connected. Yes, it was one huge landmass. There were no such thing as going overseas to another continent or country. Yes, we were all connected. Then as time goes by, countries started to drift or shift from each other. Yes. Now going to the first landform that was formed. It was what the Pangaea. It was what one large landmass. Yes, it is about 180 to 250 million years ago. Yes, so it is an old theory. So it depicts that here, this countries which is North America, Eurasia, Africa, South America, Atlantic, and Australia were once all connected and were once a huge landmass. Yes, so that is what the theory depicts. And it was when it was 180 to 250 million years ago. Then there was a change in the landforms, which caused what we call or formed what we call Laurussia or Gondwana land. Yes, so the Pangaea began to break. Let me zoom in a little bit. The Pangaea began to break up into Laurussia and Gondwana land 175 million years ago. So then it began to take place, and I tried to highlight here. It began to separate the Pangaea, which is the landmass, the biggest landmass, and formed two bigger land masses. Yes, they were still big, yes, but they were now separated, meaning they were separated by what? By the sea, by water. So it was what? It was Laurasia and it was Gondwana land. Yes. So this theory took place 200 million years ago. So now we come into the present day, as you can see today. So Laurasia and Gondwana then began to separate 150 million to 65 million years ago, slowly forming the continents that we know today. So that is how we came to have different continents with different languages and different people. Stay tuned for the next lesson, because we are ended this lesson, for the next lesson to find the reasons or the evidence backed about how this drifting of continents became about. Yes, so please stay tuned. We're still going to learn about what caused even this continental drifts or shifts. And with that, I thank you, my great friends. Have a beautiful day.